Guys, welcome to an episode of Get Creative. I've got Michael Steinberg, a good friend of mine. We're going to be talking about business acquisitions, dispositions. What does the world look like in 2026? What kind of businesses should you be buying? What kind of businesses should you stay away from? What kind of recent successes he's had with selling businesses with cryptocurrency? And we're going to talk all about his company and his entire team that is just absolutely crushing the game right now. Michael, good to see you, brother.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course,
Appreciate
man. Thank
it.
you. Oh, where'd you come from?
Long Island, New York.
We can tell. That's not an Arizona accent. That's a Long Island accent. Okay, cool. So let's start off giving them something really cool. We just recently were involved in a business transaction. Way less me, way more you. One of my members in my community, Michelle, joined your guys' brokerage, and she went out and found a business and sold that business. Your guys' whole entire firm sold a business on cryptocurrency.
Yeah, and only in 3 months.
Only in 3 months. So walk me through that. Like, what kind of business was it? Why do you think that person wanted to do cryptocurrency? Did you have any insight on that?
It was honestly the buyer and the seller were super bullish on crypto. They both were, and it just made a lot of sense because people think crypto is the future. I agree with them.
I agree too. So what kind of business was it?
It was a roofing company in Texas.
It's so interesting to me because a roofing company, I want to stay as far away from roofing as humanly possible. I'm so not into roofing. Why are there so many people buying and selling roofing companies right now?
It's such a fragmented market. There's millions of roofs in the United States, and private equity doesn't even own 2 or 3% of it. So there's just so much opportunity to pick up these companies as a roll-up, build them, and then sell them to private equity later. We've done that already with multiple roofing companies, and that's the future with all businesses.
I think the thing that doesn't get me excited is I don't love running sales teams. And most of these roofing companies are not sitting in there doing SEO and waiting for people to call them, go, hey, can I get a roof quote? These guys are out there like knocking doors and going after insurance claims, and they're hiring like aggressive sales guys, which they should, not a criticism. I just don't want to run that kind of organization because I don't do well with salespeople. Why? Because salespeople jump on your team, 6 months later they're gone. I like building companies that you hire somebody, they're still there 35 years later, like a title company, for example. Title company, an escrow office, most of those employees will stick around for 30, 40 years. They're like lifers, right? Whereas a roofing company, you've got a lot of turnover on your sales department. It's crazy to me how many people are talking about roofing. What are some companies that are also hot besides roofing?
HVAC, plumbing, landscaping, pest control, pool companies, everything that revolves around a homeowner, I think is definitely hot right now because a lot of these guys, they're picking them up, they're rolling them up, and they're selling them. And a lot of the sellers are staying on for a second bite of the apple later. So when private equity comes in, they get paid now, and then they get paid when the private equity company buys them as well.
Are there markets that those types of businesses are better in? Like, for example, I'm not going to go to Alaska to go start an HVAC company because there's not a lot of air conditioning, probably.
Yeah.
Are there markets that home services are doing better in?
I would say Florida, Texas are great with HVAC, pool companies, because it's nice weather all year round. New York and the pool business, it's seasonal. So every business has a little seasonality to it.
Okay, cool. And I've been seeing some stuff on your Instagram lately about car washes. What's going on with you and car washes?
So car washes, I've been selling car washes the last 12 years. I've sold over 80 locations. And now when a car wash comes for sale in my neighborhood, I get it first. So what we're doing is we're rolling them up, and I'm going to buy them myself. I'm not brokering them anymore. And you can't build car washes around me. You only can buy existing ones. So we're taking over the whole entire.
Okay, so when you're buying these car washes, how are you rolling them up? What does that mean?
So basically, we're going to sellers, and a lot of these sellers are baby boomers that bought them years ago, and they have a huge tax liability if they sell them. So we're educating them on seller financing, creative financing. And the way that we structure the deal is, we'll give you 20, 30% down, you'll hold the note, you'll be in it with us in the long run, you'll get your interest, you'll defer your capital gains, there'll be a much bigger buyer pool, maybe I'll buy it if I like the location. And we're doing that with all sellers all over the place. We're buying them. We're putting membership in. So a lot of these locations, they don't have membership.
Crazy.
So when it rains, they're all closed. When it rains in our business, we're open because we get that hit every month.
Right.
So we're building that. That's a much higher multiple than regular retail. And we're monopolizing the car wash industry.
Will you rebrand all of the locations to the same name?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what we're talking about when we talk about rolling them up, is that we'll go gobble these up, we rebrand them to be the same thing, we add benefits and features to them and stack value, make it more enterprise worthy. We then take that package, we bring it to a private equity company, we go, hey, would you guys like to buy these 30 locations, because now we have a membership base that really loves this, where they're, Tom, our customer, is going to this car wash location in the morning, and then on the weekends he's over here because it's over by where he fishes, and you've got this cross pollination between the thing. It's basically a hive of car washes that are all branding and marketing themselves, versus right now, each one of those 30 locations is like, hi, Tom's Car Wash, Phil's Car Wash, Bubbly Car Wash, and they're all fragmented. You're wrapping them all up, you're bundling them up, roll up, and you're then going off and selling them.
Yeah, and I got the team. I got the dream team behind me. So that's one of my projects, and then the main project is Hedgestone.
Okay, so walk me through, what are you guys doing at Hedgestone? What are you guys doing, and what's the future of Hedgestone?
So Hedgestone is the fastest growing business advisory firm in the country. We have 5 times the amount of listings than any company, and it's exponentially growing right now due to social media. We have about 800 listings currently.
Dang.
Exclusively. We have about 230 brokers nationwide, and we're just growing a huge community, all different industries.
What are you trying to do right now? Are you wanting more brokers, more businesses? Which I know that the answer is all of it. Give me all of it. I'm Michael from Long Island. I want it all. I'm coming for it all.
We're coming for everything. 30 million businesses in the United States. Think about it.
30 million businesses, you have 800 of them.
That's it, and we're the biggest.
Yeah.
And we're going to 50 times exit right now.
I agree with that. And you've got a massive baby boomer population that's currently retiring right now. Do you ever see businesses that should have sold, but they just closed down the business instead?
Every day. They don't know. They don't know that they can have an exit plan to sell.
Because they did it as like, let me open a corner store, let me start a construction company, I'll pay my bills, raise my kids, put my money in my thing and my investments in my stocks, and then I'll just get rid of the business when it's time to sell or to exit.
This guy has a pool company. He's like, I'm closing down. I'm like, why are you closing down? You've been in business 50 years. You make $400,000 a year. You don't work. You have a staff. Dude, we can get you 1.5 million. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah, we got him 1.5 million.
Wow.
I'm like, dude, I want 50% commission.
Yeah, how about 90%? The guy was going to shut it down, bro. Are you kidding me? Oh my, it is amazing to me. We forget what we know, right? We know that there's opportunity there. Are there literally millions of business owners that are like that guy that have no clue that they could sell?
Yeah. That's why I want to work very closely with you, because we can really take over.
I agree. And I look at, people that are in my algorithm are obviously looking for real estate. People that are in, landscape or pool or roofing or whatever it is, whatever home service, they're not actively thinking about, how do I sell my business? It was never introduced to them. Nobody in their family talked about it. Nobody in high school or even college, if they ever went to college. Nobody at trade schools talking about, hey, you can learn how to weld and one day sell your company for $5 million. Nobody's teaching these guys that, one, it exists, and two, even on social media, their algorithm is not feeding them you or me. And so it really is up to guys like you to go out there and go, how can I creatively market and penetrate somebody's algorithm who might just be looking at John Deere Instagram all day long, and actually get out there and educate them to say, do not shut your freaking business down, sell it through us at Hedgestone. Now, okay, so businesses are probably number one, right? You want more listings?
More quality listings that are priced correctly.
Okay,
that's the name of the game.
Yeah, of course. And why is that so hard?
That's hard because some people on the reverse, what we're talking about, they think their business is worth more than what it actually is. And that's just going to be a waste of time. So we come in there, we give them a proper evaluation, a proper exit plan, and when we get them aligned, and if they agree with us, we're going to have a very good chance of selling it. If they don't, it's just going to sit there. Yeah. So we need quality sellers. The sellers are more important than the businesses. If someone's coachable and wants to learn, that's the best type of seller I want.
Because they'll be massageable on the structure if they're actually educated.
Yeah.
If you don't have an educated seller, they're just going to go, yeah, I got a $3 million business, I want to sell it for $5 million. Because, I don't want to leave anything on the table, and the next guy, he'll go make so much money, and I want to take as much as I can. It's like, okay, but you're telling people not to buy your business because you're not amenable, you're not massageable. Versus if somebody goes, my business is valued at 3 million, but I really want to get 5 million. Okay, how do we do that? Why don't we sell it for 3 million, because that's what it's worth? And why don't we keep a little bit of equity for a later bite at the apple?
Yes.
Or maybe stay in the deal a little bit, get an annuity or some sort of paycheck, on a monthly basis. There's ways to creatively get that.
Creative ways.
Right. But if you have a seller who goes, no, I just want $5 million, like, bro, this is going to sit here and do nothing.
When someone says that to me, I say, just whenever you're ready, give me a call, respectfully.
Well, Michael, I'm ready right now.
If you're ready, you would listen to what I'm telling you, honestly, because I know the market. I sell businesses every day. I want to get your business sold. I don't want you to waste your time and then your business becomes stale.
Right.
You don't want that. And you're confidentially, you just don't want that. When you're ready, let me know. 3 million is what it's worth. Maybe, could we get 3.5? Maybe, but you got to seller finance a big piece.
Yeah.
Because then the cash on cash return is higher for the buyer.
What do you think is the percentage of creative finance on buying a business?
90%.
90%. It's that common.
High. That high. That's all we do is seller financing.
And how many of the sellers are educated on it before they meet Hedgestone?
Not a lot. 50%.
Okay, cool. But 50% is more than I would expect.
Maybe less. 40, 50%.
Okay, cool. And what are you guys, is there a fragment of is there a type of business that is reaching out to you without having to be educated? Like roofing guys reaching out to you going, I want to sell my roofing company. Are there companies that proactively know they should be reaching out to sell their business?
A lot of home service do.
Okay.
Because private equity right now, they're buying these companies. They haven't really rolled them all up, but they're starting to inquire.
Yeah.
And a lot of these owners, they already know their model of buying, which is seller financing, earnouts. Earnouts is another. I personally don't like earnouts.
Why? Tell me about an earnout.
An earnout is basically a performance note. So the seller.
Meaning if the new buyer doesn't perform, the seller, doesn't get paid.
Correct.
That's a tough one, bro. Oh, like you don't want that.
No.
I don't love that.
That's private equity. So they get you there, and then that earnout's never seen. So that's tough.
Interesting. You see that from time to time where private equity dupes the seller?
All day. It happens every day.
That is crazy. You guys got to be careful.
Got to get your money up front. Seller financing is great, but earnouts.
Are there any slept-on businesses that not a lot of people talk about that they should be talking about?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, I just came into a turf. You know the golf turf?
Yeah.
People turf their backyards.
Yeah, it's huge. I turf my whole property.
Mine too. And it's just like the biggest, there's so much profit there. It's insane, 35%. It's a huge market for that. It's very fragmented.
I think people are getting sick and tired of having sprinklers break. They have to pay for lawn maintenance. Like when you really look at it, we're turfing another portion of our yard. So a couple of years ago, we turfed our front yard. I'm like, I'm sick and tired. In Arizona, we don't have the same problem you guys have. We don't have snow. We have a different problem. Our problem is we have Bermuda grass that survives half the year and it goes dormant the other half. So it basically looks dead, yellow, completely looks like straw. Then when it gets 100 degrees, it all of a sudden turns green, okay? So what do you do half the year? Some people spray their grass green. That's crazy because then your kids play on the stain and all that stuff. But 99% of people in Phoenix, Arizona, we relay seed on top of Bermuda called ryegrass. And that ryegrass also survives 6 months, but it's the opposite 6 months as the Bermuda. So Bermuda stays around forever. Ryegrass dies off every year, so you throw ryegrass on it. And it's like, I'm paying for water. I'm paying for the guys to come out and seed it, manure, fertilize it, mow it, clean it up, blow it. What am I doing? Like, I'm just gonna turf. So I turfed my front yard, I turfed around my pool, and I go, you know what? I'm kind of an old school guy. I like having real grass. Okay. So this last 2 years since I've turfed the other places, I look at this grass and this pain in my ass. And it also brings mosquitoes because now I've got water being poured all over my backyard and it has to saturate that seed to regrow.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what's the cost? Pest control, seed, mowing, water, repairing my freaking sprinklers, pools of water, dealing with I'm like, you know what? I'm turfing the last spot. It is amazing. I think more and more people are going to a simplified mindset of like, I don't want a lot to deal with. I'm a busy person. I totally see that turf is a massive business.
Massive.
So why wouldn't I just go start my own turf company?
I think you should.
Should I start one or buy one?
I think you should start. I mean, I think you should. I don't know.
Do you think I could find one here in Phoenix, Arizona?
I think if you, definitely. I'm going to help you find excavation and turf.
Right.
But I think if you buy one that's just like has it retrofitted, and then you could take their suppliers, you could take their employees, it's easier than starting any business.
Yeah,
Buy
yeah.
something that's there, the shell, and then just growing it.
Okay, cool. Turf companies, anything else?
Anything else that people aren't talking about?
I like the turf business. That makes sense.
Pool
You're not
comp-
inside the house. You're outside the house, which I really like.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Pool companies, like pool routes, pool companies.
Those
pool
really make
maintenance,
money?
Those make money. Yeah,
Okay.
those make money. I'm trying to think of things that complement real estate right now. So pool companies for sure.
Pool in Arizona, it's crazy. I'll meet these guys and they go, "Yeah, I just sold my route." I'm like, "You sold your route? Like you charge $10 a week, or $30 a week, or whatever it is. Like, how are you guys making
Recurring
money?"
revenue.
Recurring
That
revenue.
multiple is so much higher than a retail multiple.
I see.
So monthly, they're just getting recurring revenue. Also, pest control companies. That's another one. We're selling a lot of pest control companies.
I have a buddy that just sold his pest control company here locally, and he sold for $80 million.
Wow.
They were a big company, but
So
they
he
were
was
only
probably
here.
doing like 10 million EBITDA.
He was killing. They were killing
Yeah.
it. They also do like carpet cleaning and all other things. Like they touch the whole house, and they've done an incredible job. Okay, so you find sellers, you get more sellers. What about brokers? Like, are you looking for more brokers?
Yeah, we're looking for brokers that want to do it full time.
Okay, not
I wouldn't take
part-timers.
anyone that wants to do part time.
Okay, so if I'm a broker, I come and work with you underneath you. What are my daily activities? Like, what am I doing on a daily basis? Am I banging the phone, calling sellers, trying to lock them up into a
You're
listing?
working smarter.
Okay, tell me what I'm doing.
You're hiring a VA trained by us, trained by our team, and we're going out and we're sourcing. We're hitting up every single industry in the country.
Okay.
So excavation company, turf company, we're going to go out, we're going to hit everyone, phone, email, contact form on websites, social media. We're going to have the VAs do all that.
Okay.
And then we're going to get a 1 to 2% return back.
Got it. Okay. So I do 1,000 pieces of outreach. I'm going to get about 10 to 100 people reach out, somewhere in that time frame.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say 10 to 100. And then that's when you get on the calls. And that's when one of our senior brokers jumps on with you and handholds you until you get the listing signed. What I do is I give all my leads away. My social media right now, there's just 10, 15 leads a day, seller leads that call me. I can 10x that soon. I just give it away to my team, and people that are on my team, they get the leads. I handhold them. I get the listing signed. Like I just picked up 5 med spas last week. I gave it to my brother. I said, Andrew, take it. $20 million deal. We already have a buyer-seller meeting on that Tuesday.
Freaking amazing. All right. So let's say I'm a buyer.
Okay.
What do you wish buyers knew better about buying a business that they don't? Like you get buyers that you come to you guys and go, I want to buy a business. And you're like, oh my gosh, not another one of you guys that think this or think that or whatever else. What are the most common misconceptions a buyer has when buying a business?
All buyers think they can get SBA loans with 10 to 20% down.
Is that not true?
It's not true. It doesn't matter how qualified you are. It matters about the business.
Right.
If the business is like 99% of other businesses that show nothing on their tax returns, how can that support a loan?
Right.
So don't tell, respectfully, let me educate you. It's not about you, it's about the business and yourself too. You got to show liquidity. I got to see, if you're going to do an SBA loan, I got to see everything about you. I got to know how much liquidity you have, your assets. They want everything. That's why it's better to do a seller financing deal. There's no bank. I educate them on seller financing. I educate them on valuations. I educate them on expectations. And I get them comfortable with me on helping them find the right business for them to grow and to make money, cash flow.
Do you bring an SBA lender to these buyers that you really like?
So I'm bringing an SBA lender to your event next week who I recommend to everyone. He's coming. He's going to be there. His name's Charles Park. And he is the best. He's been doing it for 25 years.
Wow.
And we're just going to crush it. I bring him. He closes the deal. If it
Okay.
can get done, he'll do it.
And then they come in, they go, I'm going to go buy a business with 10% down. They think it's about them, their liquidity, their credit, whatever. But the reality is it's actually the business and its ability to produce income. It can't be a company that's just writing off losses like crazy all the freaking time. Totally get that. Do you guys ever do deals where SBA loan comes in, the seller then carries the remaining equity?
The seller would have to be okay with being in a second position. Oh, remaining equity? Yes, that definitely is common.
Okay.
If that's the only way the deal can get done, they would have to take equity. If the seller would want to seller finance with an SBA loan, SBA loan always comes first. The seller has to be okay with second position.
Yep.
But we can get creative. Like
Right.
we could take things off the equipment list and put the seller in for, like there's a lot of ways to get stuff done.
Love that. Okay. And what are some businesses you think people should stay away from?
I think if you're not experienced in the hospitality industry, like restaurants, hotels, pizzerias, delis,
You ain't ever going to get me to do that.
please just stay away. I want to save you. You know, you're
Is
not.
it a nightmare?
It's you got to be there. You got to live there. You got to know how to make. God forbid the chef walks out. What are you gonna do? You're gonna cook that veal parmesan?
Right.
Good luck.
And you just have a lot of turnover. It's babysitting a lot of younger people that like don't value. I was hanging out last night in my kitchen. My son has 7 friends over while hanging out the island. I'm like, hey, what are you guys all doing for your jobs? Like, how's money going? You guys all making money? You know, they're 17-year-old kids just kind of starting their lives. And one's like, well, yeah, I work at this place, but I'm quitting. I'm like, why are you quitting? I don't know. I just don't feel like working there anymore. I'm like, oh, I forgot about having to manage people your age that do not care. And guess what? That is where you get the food service people, you get the drive-through people, you get the waiters, you get all of those people are usually younger. Not all, but like 60% are younger. If you're not okay with managing that type of person in the food industry, good luck.
That's what it is. Babysitting.
Okay, what are some, like med spa? I hear med spas kill it.
Kill it. I just got a sick med spa deal.
Like, what the hell? What's up with med spa? Obviously, I'm not a med spa client, so I don't understand it. Why do they make so much money? High markup.
High markup.
Do they have also recurring where people come in and go, hey, for monthly $199, you can come in and get as many facials or what have you?
Yeah, some do. That's in every business. That's what I try and implement and give my advice to the seller and the buyer. Implement a monthly membership model. It's very important because your multiple is going to go up. So that's important. But med spas are hot. I mean, there's not a super amount of competition really right now. There are a lot of med spas, but not like roofing and HVAC. And you can just make money. Injectables, there's huge margins.
Do you feel like HVAC roofing is going to be oversaturated at some point in the next 5 years? Like everybody's talking about it.
All PE companies they're all trying to buy them.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, because I don't think that they can really automate those jobs right away. A roof is somewhat complicated. Most of them are complicated because they're all a little bit different than different geometry. Same thing with HVAC. Every attic is different. Every entrance to a house is different. So automating it with a robot is going to be nearly impossible. It's going to take a long time, like maybe 10 years, maybe more like 15.
There's still a huge market for that in the next 10 to 15 years, HVAC roofing.
Agreed.
I would say 10 to 15, because look how many roofs and homes there are, and private equity hasn't even scratched the surface yet with rolling them all up.
Yeah.
So there's just so many buying and selling of businesses right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, a good buddy of mine, Tommy Mello, owns A1 Garage Doors. He had 3 exits on the same company. So he sold 50% for $250 million, stayed at 50% equity. He now is exiting another 40% for $2 billion.
Wow.
They basically 10x the business over like a 3.5 year period, bro.
So they started rolling more up.
He started rolling up a bunch of garage door companies, rebranding everything, same processes, the PE company that came in and partnered with him, they were like, we love everything about your culture. We don't want to change it. We just want to blow you up. And he's got another bite of the apple coming up, I think, in another year.
It's huge.
It's huge.
Even if they diluted him a little bit as they were rolling up, still he's getting a huge amount of money.
He is. And now he's another beast, another animal. I don't think I could ever be like him, especially in like a garage door world. But are there any businesses besides food service that people should stay away from because AI, because of robotics that are coming in the next 5-7 years? Heaven forbid you buy a company like an architect firm or a law firm or maybe a CPA firm, and it's like, I'm starting to see AI right now coming out and attacking CPAs going, like, for example, it cost me $14,000 to file my taxes this year, something like that. And I have a buddy of mine that launched an AI CPA. He's like, I could have done it for $1,000 better than your current CPA that was late on the filing in the first place. So do you see any other businesses like that are going to be toast?
Yeah, definitely accounting firms.
Yeah.
I mean, I would 100% agree with that. They were huge the last couple of years. Everyone was rolling them up. But now because of AI,
people are staying away from them.
What else? That AI is going to take over. I mean,
or robots.
so many
Automations.
so many different retail
Graphic
industry.
designers.
Yeah, graphic designers. Some types of SaaS. I mean, some types of e-com. I mean, everything online. Retail, a ton of retail opportunities. They'll take over.
Speaking of retail, you see a lot of these strip malls that are completely empty now. They're starting to put like jungle gyms and kid activities and bouncy houses and trampoline parks and all that kind of stuff in there. Are you guys starting to see a lot of those businesses trying to sell or get started? What are you seeing in that world?
Those are good industries as well. Yeah, we see them selling. We have a few of them for sale.
Okay.
We see people buying them. There's just so many niches. There's so many different types of businesses.
Do you guys coach people that are buyers on how to figure out what kind of business to buy?
Yeah. I mean, if someone is set on an industry, that's fine. But if someone's open, we're going to understand their lifestyle. How many days, are you going to go to work 7 days a week? Are you going to go to work 5 days a week? Are you going to go to work 1 day a month? What's your lifestyle? If someone's going to be passive, we're not going to put them into a restaurant, a pizzeria, something that requires them. We're going to help them find a laundromat, a car wash. Maybe they can invest with us in our business. They want a really passive investment. So everyone's different. Like a guy on Wall Street wanted to buy a pizzeria the other day. I said, listen, it's not a good fit for you. I got him to change his mind. I actually got him to work at Hedgestone.
Really?
Yeah. So there's business. The best Hedgestone guys are people that own businesses because they understand the operations.
Right. They understand the feeling of being an operator.
And it's the best career in the world. There's nothing better than selling businesses because you learn it's not about the money. You can make so much money, but it's about what you learn. Like I've learned so much about all different industries.
If I sell a business for $1 million, let's say I'm a broker, what kind of money could I make?
It's 10% fee. 10% fee. So the roofing company that we got.
10%?
So the roofing company that we sold was $375. Guess what the commission was?
35 grand?
45 grand.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I wanted to surprise you.
Holy crap.
We got 45 grand.
Let's go sell 1,000 of these, dude.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
I think when we had that Zoom meeting with your community, I mean, the amount of responses we got after, we're getting a $9 million listing from that Zoom meeting.
You're lying.
In Phoenix.
Oh my gosh, 10%? Dude, if I was a real estate agent, I would drop everything. I'm not an agent. So I'm going to start telling real estate agents to stop doing what they're doing and go sell businesses.
They should. Everything's virtual. I never met the seller. I never met the buyer.
This just changed my whole mindset. This is an interesting stat, okay? Do you know how many real estate agents there are in the country?
2.5 million?
2.5 million. The fact that you know that's interesting. 2.5 million. Do you know how many of them did a deal last year?
10%.
Higher, but
20?
Yeah, 26% of them did more than one deal or more. 74% of real estate agents, licensed real estate agents, did 0 transactions last year. 74%.
Bring them in.
Bro. Why is nobody going after the real estate agents?
Well, that's what we're trying to do too.
I have the whole nation's real estate agent list.
It's just, we're adding so much value to them too. We're teaching them about.
Bro, what? This just blew my mind. Why is somebody not going after those 2 million people that don't know how to survive at all? And are there untapped businesses that are not for sale?
Yeah.
Why? How is that even possible?
Because no one really knows about
the seller has no clue.
Seller has no clue. Real estate agents have no clue. No one has a clue. Luckily, I got into this 12 years ago. Luckily. This year alone, we sold 300 businesses, my team.
Holy crap, dude.
I think next year we're going to sell 1,000 plus, easy.
Oh my gosh. If I'm an agent, I sell 2 businesses a year, I'm making a couple $100,000.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. And the thing is, you actually learn way more in buying and selling businesses than you ever would in real estate. Like real estate agents, they get capped within a year. They don't learn anything else. You're done learning.
Yeah.
It's like put a sign in the yard, wait for somebody to submit an offer. You're using the MLS. They don't buy, they don't rent, they don't learn anything about operations, underwriting. They don't know about P&Ls. They don't know about anything.
Cash flow.
Nothing.
We're teaching now our brokers have a chance to invest their commissions with our fund.
No.
And now they're going to get equity in all of our deals.
Genius.
So now they have, instead of waiting for that check, every month they get a hit in their bank account. So they're all staying.
How can people come and join you?
Just go on hedgestone.com and just apply. Or follow me on Instagram.
When I find a fact out like that, it makes me want to run through a wall. Like 2 million real estate agents didn't sell a house last year. Why are you not converting 2 million agents? Like think about, I know it's a lot, but like think about if you had 5,000 agents right now that were killers, that they just couldn't survive in the real estate world because real estate actually had the slowest year of all time in real estate in the last 29 years. So almost a 3 freaking decade drought was the worst. It was the worst in 30 years.
I didn't know that.
It was so bad. Yeah. Not for us because we do creative finance. Same thing with you.
For real estate
right?
agents, yeah.
For real estate agents, we're investors, so it actually helps us when the market's slow. We get better deals. But real estate agents had the lowest sales on record in 30 years last year.
Wow.
So 500,000 real estate agents relinquished their license because they're like, well, if I'm not making money, I'm going to 500,000
That's crazy.
of them.
That's crazy. Now let's say 1,000 people learn how to, just 1,000, learn how to sell businesses, 2%. And they make $200,000 a year. That's $2 million in commissions. $200 million.
$200 million in
commissions.
And it's also, let's say 1,000 sell two businesses each. That's 2,000 sellers that they helped. Bro.
And it took us this long, the question that you asked, is because I had to build the infrastructure is hard.
Right.
Like we have the CRM that's on point. I can handle thousands of people in my CRM. I built that from scratch with the team.
Right.
So now I have it. Bring it on.
Wow. Guys, if you're a real estate agent, which I have a lot of real estate agents, drop everything you're doing and go learn how long does it take to be a broker?
If you do it full time, it'll take you a couple of months. You'll make your first deal in 3 to 6 months.
No, I mean like getting licensed.
Oh, here's the best fact. You ready for this?
Yes. Don't tell me it's like so easy.
Ready? 34 states do not require any licensing.
What are real estate agents doing, dude?
If you have a real estate license, it's that much stronger because you might get a property and a business. If you have a real estate license, it's a no-brainer.
What are agents? I'm not joking.
It's crazy.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
34. Okay, so what about the other 24, or whatever it is, 14?
You need a real estate license. That's it. You just need a real estate license.
To be a broker.
To be a business broker. That's it.
So there's no business broker license?
There's no business broker license.
There's no such thing?
No such thing.
How in the F is that even possible? How are they requiring?
This is the untapped market. This is what I want to show. This is what I want to get my message out. Yeah. Yeah.
How is this not the number one thing talked about? Like I can go broker businesses without a license and license real estate agents? Okay, what do you think? I got Dre here, our camera guy, okay?
Let's go.
Dre's a man. He lives with a girl now, okay? Like, trust me, he knows what I can ask him hard questions. So Dre, buying and selling a business that has employees, financials, income coming in from customers, websites, insurance, all sorts of things. Buying and selling a business, or buying and selling a house that you just put on the MLS and one homeowner buys it from another homeowner. Which one should require a freaking license? The business. What the
It's untapped.
freak?
It's untapped.
I'm honestly
You know how
blown
many
away.
business brokers there are in the United States of America right now?
How many?
What do you think?
Okay,
If there's
so
2.5 million real estate agents, what do you think?
I bet you, I'm gonna guess on the high side, I bet you there's 100,000. How many?
15 to 20,000. Yeah.
That's
And
the
there's
most
30
untapped.
million businesses right now in the United States. And to be honest, everything's for sale at the right price.
I'm blown away, bro. I'm like, show me a check for $40,000. I'll quit everything I'm doing right now and come work for you. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. That literally, I've never heard that before in my life. How have I not known that? And if 500,000 real estate agents left the business last year, think about that. 500,000 real estate agents left the business last year because they couldn't get one transaction. Meanwhile, there's only 15,000 total brokers, and you guys sold 300 businesses last year, and you're going to double or triple next year.
And we're number one on Biz Buy Sell. It's the main marketplace by 5 times. Like if you go on Biz Buy Sell, look at every single broker in the country, we have 5 times more listings than everybody. And it's exponentially 5, 10. It's gonna, we're getting crazy amount of businesses.
Besides Biz Buy Sell, what other sites do you guys like? Anything else? Are you going to build one yourself one day?
We already have one that we're building now. It's pretty much done. And Hedgestone.com gets 3,000 visitors a day at this point. But my social media gets insane amount of deals. I've made millions on social media.
Bro, you want to be a broker? You're not allowed to quit, bro. You're not allowed to quit just because you now know that this, oh my gosh, dog. What a great interview.
Guess where I got the $20 million med spots for sale?
Where?
Instagram. Guess where I found my car wash operator? Instagram.
Yeah.
Guess where I built Hedgestone? Instagram.
I love Instagram. I love it. You're
And
making me
LinkedIn.
want to make a post on Instagram right now. Dude, 400 grand on one med spa. Did you talk to Dina? She needs a med spa.
We got so many. We're gonna talk to everyone today.
Okay, guys, get to hedgestone.com. Follow this man on Instagram. Here's what I want you guys to do. In the comments, tell us what you want us to bring Michael Steinberg back for, what questions you have in the comments. We'll prepare those questions for the next interview in part 2. And we'll see another video where we'll break down the crypto transaction on, like, how did that work? Was it as simple as just transferring on Coinbase? Was it really complicated? Did you have to get legal involved? Like, what does that look like? We'll jump into that in another episode. Michael, you're the man. Thank you
so much.
Bro,
Appreciate it.
so good.